Welcome to English Corner, Chattogram Engineering University School and College section. Hello my dear students, how are you? Hope you are okay. You are hale and hearty. I am also alright. Today according to our schedule I am going to start my online class for the students of first year. This is Mohammad Gofran here, Assistant Professor in English, Chattogram Engineering University School and College section, Chuet, Raujan. Today I shall conduct the class for the students of first year, that is class 11, and subject is English first paper, and my topic I am going to declare, that is a poem, I have seen Bengal's face. My dear students, you can remember we practiced the poem in our class. Now we shall practice it again for your better understanding so that you can do well in the examination. Now let us see the learning outcomes of the poem. By reading the poem, the students will be able to learn the magnificent beauty of Bangla, the definition of myth, fruits and flowers of Bengal, and finally you will be able to know about sonnet. Now let us see about Bengal's face. What is the poem? Actually, this is a mythical poem. Myth is an ancient story about gods and goddesses and their mysterious forces. In myths, there may be human characters, but the main character must be supernatural elements. We know that there are myths to be found in Bangladeshi culture, such as Manasya Mangal, Gajir Pat, Ananda Mangal, Thakur Marjoli, etc. So in this poem also, we shall see the existence of goddesses, their mysterious forces, and there are some human characters as well as supernatural characters. Now, let us see about Jibananada Das. Who was Jibananada Das? Jibananada Das was born on 17 February 1899 and he died on 22nd October 1954. He was a Bengali poet, writer, novelist, essayist, educationist. He was son of Shaitandranath Das and his father was a school teacher. His mother Kusum Kumari Das wrote poetry. After matriculation in 1915 from Barishal Braja Manohar School, he completed his intermediate in 1917 from BM College and BA with honors in English in 1919 and MA in 1921 from Presidency College. He also studied law for some time. Jibananada Das started writing poems at an early age. While he was still a student, he started his career as a teacher in Calcutta City College, that is from 1922 to 1928. His poem, Barsha Abahan, Invocation to the Rains, was published in the Brahmavadi Boishak 1326 April 1990. Many of his poems were published in various magazines. So Barsha Abahan, this is his collection of poems. So we have known about Jibananada Das. Now we shall try to know about the poem, both in English and Bangla. For your better understanding, I have given the Bengali translation. Actually, this poem was originally in Bangla. It was translated into English. Now I am reading out the poem. The text of Bengal's face, written by Jibananada Das. I am reading out the translated form, the translated text. Because I have seen Bengal's face, I will seek no more. The world has not anything more beautiful to show me. Waking up in darkness, gazing at the fig tree, I behold down swallows roosting under huge umbrella-like leaves. I look around me and discover a leafy dome, jam, katal, bod, hizal, and ashwatha trees, all in a harsh shadowing clumps of cactus and deodary bushes. When long ago Chand came in his honeycombed boat to a blue hazel bottom kamal shade near the Champa, he too sighted Bengal's incomparable beauty. One day, alas, in the Ganguri, on a raft, as the waning moon sank on the river's sandbanks, Behula too saw countless ashwatha birds, besides golden rice fields, and heard the thrush's soft song. One day, arriving in Amora, where gods held court, when she danced like a desolate victide, Bengal's rivers, fields, flowers wailed like strings of bells on her feet. My dear students, I have read out the poem, the text, English text. Now please, I am giving you the time to read yourselves the original Bengali poem. Just read it silently. I am giving you a few minutes. My dear students, I think you have read it. Now let us discuss the poem. Bengal's face is a sonnet, you know. What is sonnet? Sonnet is a 14-line poem. And this sonnet has two parts. First part contains 8 lines. This is called octave. And last 6 lines contain sestet. This is called sestet. First 8 line is called octave, and last 6 lines are called sestet. So this sonnet has two parts, octave and sestet. So traditionally, the parts of sonnet introduce an idea in the octave and make a resolution in the sestet. Jibananada too follows this tradition in his own way. In the first 8 lines, you see, he simply describes the beauty of Bengal's nature. To affirm his impression, he brings the allusion of Chand. Here he gives a joyous aspect of nature. Then he presents Behula with some beautiful nature of Bangla. But now the nature sings the sorrows of human beings. Here you see, this poem, I have seen Bengal's face, the most famous poems on the beautiful nature of Bangla. Actually, this is a lyric also, containing 14 lines. The form of the poem is sonnet. In the poem, we find the poet who was very fascinated with the grace of Bangla that he ever seen anywhere. And he never aspires to watch the rest of the world, because he loves to work amidst darkness in enjoys trees and birds of nature in this Bangla. He's assumed and he's very much fascinated at the dome of trees spreading shadows all around. Now he happened to meet Chand Saudagar, who came to Bangla with a view to trading. The poet imagines that Chand too enjoyed the beauty of nature as he is enjoying now. Chand anchored his honeycombed boat near the Champa where Hijal, Bord, and Tamal gave shade. At this point, the poem introduces Behula, in the ninth line of the poem, you see, there is a character here, Behula. Now he observes nature through Behula's eyes. While the first 8 lines stand for a happy mood of nature, the last 6 lines pertain to the hard realities of human life. Here you see in the poem, Behula makes a journey to heaven on a raft along the river Gangas. And the nature is dark. She is experiencing a waning moon which sank on the river's sandbanks. So now we have read the poem. We have tried to describe the poem, and we have known about sonnet, that is octave and sestet, 8 line and 6 line, and we have seen also side by side Bengali meaning of the poem. Now let us familiar with some new words here, and they are synonym and antonym, you see. There is a word see in the text, and its synonym is, you can say, notice, watch, behold, and antonym is avoid. Beautiful is synonym is nice, fantastic, magnificent, and its antonym is ugly. Discover, the synonym is invent, and antonym is destroy, annihilate. Clump, synonym bunch, note, antonym individual, single. Desolate, alone, separated, and antonym united together. Countless, limitless, antonym is unlimited. Wail, cry, weep, and antonym is love. Waning, disappearing, and antonym is appearing. So these are the words which we find in the text, and these words will help us to understand the poem, and we have become familiar with these new words, and in the examination you will be asked to write such words. You will be given a text, and from the text you will be given some words to write their synonym and antonym. That is why I have practiced it. Now let us evaluate the poem that we have learned. Do you think that there are myths to be found in Bangladeshi culture? Yes, we see in Bangladeshi culture a lot of mythical characters. We have already discussed in the very beginning, that is mythical characters are there. Manashamangal, Kajir, there are some other characters, Chants, Behulas, and supernatural elements there we find in the poem. Chand, Saudagar, Behila, and medieval Bengali character Manashamangal, Ganguri. These are the mythical elements we find in the Bangladeshi culture. So, what is sonnet? I have already discussed. Sonnet is a 14-line poem. So this is a sonnet especially. It has 2 parts. First part contains 8 lines. This is called octave. And the second part contains 6 lines. This is called sestet. And this is a 14-line sonnet here. And how has the poet depicted the beauty of Bangla in the poem? He has very artistically and beautifully described the beauty of Bengal. Bengal's nature, culture, fruits, rivers, etc. And write the theme of the poem. Now we shall try to practice theme. So I want to discuss about theme. What is theme? Theme means you have to write the inner message of the poem, inner meaning of the poem, and you have to give the inner message that is underlying meaning of the poem. Now let us practice theme. This poem, this is a model theme. This poem depicts the facade of Bengal with the myriad images and mystic forms. The central theme of the poem is the admiration of the natural beauty of Bengal. The poem is an outstanding example of the poet's immense love for his country. He is so fascinated with the grace of Bangladesh, he never aspires to watch the rest of the world. So this is a model theme. It doesn't mean that you have to write exactly this theme, not like that. This is a model theme I have given for you. You can follow it and you can write in your own English more beautifully than this one. No problem. So this is a model theme I have given for you. I think you will practice more and more at home. So what you have learned from this poem? We have learned writing theme. We have learned some new words. We have familiar with some synonyms and antonyms, and we have become familiar with mythical characters existing in our Bengali culture. We have come to know about the sonnets, and we have come to know about some supernatural elements in this poem. And you will practice it, I think, and you will know more and more. And my dear students, I hope you will practice, and after the opening of the college, I shall check. You will write the theme in your own English, and you will try to learn the new words, and you will be very much familiar with mythical characters, supernatural elements, if you read the poem seriously, and you will be able to understand the poem if you read more and more, both Bangla and English. And I want to close here today and see you. Thank you, my dear students. Keep yourself safe and sound and maintain physical distancing. Don't go outside. Stay home. Be happy and pray to Almighty for our safe and secured life in this global pandemic situation. Allah Hafiz.